Welcome back to my workshop in North Devon. Now, the Mortise Tenon joint is probably one of the oldest in the world. I've seen references to 7000 BC. It was certainly used by the Egyptians about 5000 years ago. And believe it or not, there are stone Mortise Tenons to be seen in the structure of Stonehenge. It's quite a demanding joint. There are a number of things that have to be got right. The mortise does not want to be twisted. When you've got the mortise, it can either be twisted left to right, or it can even be twisted like that. The fit of the tenon to the mortise is very important, otherwise we won't get a good glue joint. And the shoulders of the joint need to be carefully worked so that they close beautifully. In this video, I'll show you hand techniques for cutting mortise and tenons, but I'll also employ a little bit of machinery. At some point I wish to show you my hollow chisel mortiser. If you're in a production situation, it is quicker. But the hand method is very satisfying, and despite not having done a great deal of it, I find that with a nice mortise chisel and a bit of care, I can get a very serviceable mortise. I will show a stub tenon, which is much used for small tables and the doors of cabinets. There's also a haunched mortise, which I just show you rather than doing, and then I come to a pegged mortise. Now, the technique is called draw bore, and it's usually done in much bigger work. I'm starting with timber frame buildings, but I was intrigued to find with my demonstration that I can make it work on quite a small scale. So if you like the look, you can bring it into the design of your furniture. I will show an interesting mitered tenon, much used by the Chinese. And I know this because I once, many years ago, more or less copied a Chinese sideboard. I was actually making a stool for the lady of the house. The wedges are cut on the bandsaw with a very simple and effective jig. Now, over the years in this workshop, I think we tried all the suggested methods of producing wedges and weren't happy with them until we tried this method. Now, I think that's quite enough of this rambling introduction. Let's go and get started.